guys, and welcome to Flåm, or Flåm if you want to say it properly, which is a little town at the end of Ålands Fjord, which is an offshoot of the longest fjord in Norway. And if you're thinking, well, you can see our huge ship just docked in over there, and it's because the fjords are actually, well, this one in particular is 962 meters deep at its deepest part. So these fjords are super deep in places, and it means that our driver, the captain, can drive in here, do a quick 180, and then parallel park back into the port over there. So we're gonna actually catch the train out. One of the best things to do apparently in Flåm is catch the Flåm train out of that station over there. Alright, so we're just heading up from Flåm into the valley now, away from the fjord and into the mountains. We're going to ascend quite a lot apparently, up into the mountains, surrounded by these. So we see a lot of glacial features as we head up, and this is the first stop on quite a long one. It's about an hour each way altogether, and we've left the last kind of permanent residence behind, a few of the houses down there. There's lots of construction going on as well further down the valley because of all the flooding, but now we're heading up into the mountains. And within the hour, we're in Myrdal. So this is the Flåm Railway that is 20 kilometers long, goes right up here into the valleys. And you know, one of the things that is essential about these kind of lines is that it's for people along this line to get to places like Oslo or Bergen, then it's absolutely essential. For tourists, it's great that you can come and see the mountains like this, but for a lot of time, they're essential for getting goods in and out, they're essential for getting people in and out. I said a lot of construction going on further down the valley. A lot of this, a lot of the glaciers, a lot of the snow that's around, they've been saying in the last couple of years, the meltwater coming off them has been causing flooding further down the valley. And they have to reconstruct the roads then when they get washed out and the buildings get washed away. And they've been saying that in the last few years it's just been getting worse and worse. So as climate change continues to change the climate, as global warming takes hold, more of this snow, more of the permanent ice that sits up here in the mountains will melt each year, and that means that people further down the valley towards the fjords are going to have more and more of that flooding. So you got just a short shore excursion, an hour each way, just 2 hours, and a couple of little stop-offs along the way. But it's part of the culture here in Flåm as well. So thank you, Flåm, for your little co-op behind this bus, your little breweries and your little cafes. Population's only around 350 here, so we almost, well, with 3,000 people on the ship, you 10 times that when you come in. And you've got to consider the impact for that kind of stuff. But I'm hoping that, you know, the extra money that these kind of things bring in will do justice in the end. So we're going to jump back on the ship now. It's always tempting to just go straight to bed and, you know, have a rest, but heading out of these fjords at sunset is almost better than coming in at sunrise. You're certainly a little bit more awake for it anyway, and the sunsets just keep getting better and better and better. So if you're ever on one of these ships in a fjord, instead of getting back on and going straight to bed or going straight for lunch, watch it on the way out for sunset, because they are fantastic.